We back. I don't even know if this is the right motherfucking episode. We've been gone for so long. Ronnie done moved states and coasts. I done moved apartments. Anyways, we back, man. It's been like 2 months. What?
Has it been that long?
Yeah, our last episode was before Thanksgiving.
Niggas is letting the streets down, bro.
Streets been dry, nigga. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a podcast to step to. Anyways, how did niggas spend their break?
Shit, working, playing Madden.
Fact.
Yeah,
working, entertaining fam.
Was I? Well, no. I mean, I was in Bama. But yeah, same shit. Been over here working.
Had a couple other little projects I'm starting, Well, one project I'm starting,
Oh yeah, I've seen that in the KWC Discord, which is not active because we started it when we thought Twitter was about to die, and now niggas just don't be in there.
It'd be my one nigga in there who be talk about the games, like
Tyler,
playoff games. Yeah, he be in there.
Man. Yeah,
and then the girl that be posting the news,
yeah,
I'll be reading
to her too.
I be reading. I don't always respond, but
yeah, nah. I appreciate that. She be posting them without the paywall joints. That's a valuable service out here. But yeah, it's same shit, different day. I don't even know what the fuck I mean, what we talking about? Championship weekend. Ain't no music dropped.
That's a lie. My nigga Bodie James just dropped a project called Indiana. I think Indiana James or Indiana. I ain't listened to it yet though. That's why I ain't
shout out to Bodie James, man. Hopefully his recovery is going well.
Oh yeah.
What happened to that?
Like a car accident or something?
Car accident,
yeah. So yeah, salute to Bodie James, man. I'm gonna have to listen to that on GP. My nigga Aaron had just hit me up and had told me to listen to some Bodie, and all that nigga listened to was like old ass D'Angelo and City Pop and shit. So yeah,
I will say like over the past couple years of new niggas I listened to, Bodie like one of the more consistent like niggas. Like as far as dropping projects, he has excellent beat selection. He talking that drug talk on there, like.
I always enjoy his features. I always enjoy his features whenever he on something with the cool kids. He but sometimes like who was that other nigga? The nigga was on Joey Badass album. Now I'm gonna have to look this shit up. I think that nigga name start with an L. Larry June. Like I like Larry June on features. I tried to listen to a Larry June project and it wasn't doing it for me.
Hey, see, like I think Larry June, like for me, he one of them niggas that I have to make a playlist for and just put the playlist on random. Like he's a shuffle type of nigga for me. He's not a listen to a project nigga. Like put it on shuffle and it get like
I mean you
get
like
flavors for him.
Singles artists, like it's singles artists out here. Like it's this singer I listen to named Floyd Fuji. He done dropped 2 EPs and them EPs have been but the nigga singles, that nigga got like 6 or 7 fire singles, but they ain't all ever on the same project. So sometimes you get singles niggas, and that's cool. Yeah, like it's a market for that. Everybody don't need to drop
I went to the barbershop. It wasn't this past week, but 2 weeks ago. And it was on a Saturday morning. They had a Larry June YouTube playlist going, and me and my barber T, we sitting there talking. I'm like, bro, this the coolest nigga ever, but all his shit sound the same, bro. Like even his beats sound the same. His voice sound the same. Like now, don't get me wrong, he be talking like I get high and smoke and ride to this shit, but it's like I just need I need a little bit more of a rock. Like I need to hear him with another producer, like somebody with. Like he need like a Just Blaze or something. I want to see you on some shit like that. Like give me something different, bro. Like take the Currency approach and just drop projects with different producers, bro. so you can get all your takes off over happy, sad, mad, flossing, killing niggas. Like, get with another nigga.
Yeah, I mean, and not for nothing. There ain't nothing wrong with sounding like
Get with another nigga.
ain't nothing wrong with sounding like or having all your shit the same. I mean, if it pay the bills, nigga, like.
Oh yeah, I mean he getting it shit because he's actually a lot more popular than I realized. Like a lot of people fuck with that nigga.
Yeah, I be seeing people. I saw people on Twitter talking about, and that should have been my cue that I wouldn't enjoy his music. When I seen niggas on Twitter talking about it, but I checked it out because I'm like, oh yeah, you motherfuckers, maybe the nigga's that good. And again, I ain't never heard him on a bad feature, but the projects are just
Yeah, and he's another nigga. Like he reminds me, he's like the West Coast Currency because he dropped so many fucking projects, and he's real consistent with his content, and I appreciate a nigga who don't fucking.
That nigga Les is like that too, and that's another nigga whose music I tried to listen to, and it was
nah, like Les. That nigga. He had one feature on the Currency album.
That nigga be dropping projects every month.
Yeah, he had one feature on the Currency album, and the video was fire too. What did it say? Money on my motherfucking mind, man. Oh, $sign Migraine. That's the song. That shit's so fucking hard. The video, the concept for the video was hard. Les verse is hard. I'm like, off the strength of this verse, I gotta go give your projects a listen. But nah, it wasn't hitting on nothing. Like it wasn't hitting on shit.
Yeah, nah, like I can respect you for having like it for you to be able to drop a project like every other month, like great, but you got too much time on your hands, so you might need to market those projects and go do some shows. If you got that much time to just be in the studio like that, or maybe your output is like maybe you need to check your output and do some more quality shit. Either way, as long niggas bills being paid, I'm not hating. But if it was me, like if I had enough time to just sit back and drop a project every other month, I would be questioning myself. I wasn't doing that when I was in high school rapping off SoundCloud beats.
Nah, because like when I used to record mixtapes, I would record like way more songs than I would put onto the fucking mixtape. Because like I have songs ready and I listen to the sequencing, and because you know you're doing all this shit yourself. So I'll record like for me with a mixtape or a project, I only want like probably like 12, 13 songs at the max.
Man, my first mixtape was 24 tracks in like 39 minutes. Nigga
was on there dropping them in and out, bro.
20-second freestyles on that bitch.
Them dropping them in and outs, bro.
I remember that nigga Dave Timmons was like, bro, how you got 24 songs and this shit ain't even 40 minutes? Like, cuz nigga, we just get these bars off, nigga. Ain't no hooks, ain't no intros.
Nigga just come on rapping, man.
Nigga, the beat got 4 to 8 bars, and we out.
So you was the baby before the baby?
Nah, the baby don't even let the drum drop. That nigga be rapping soon as the beat start. That nigga be rapping.
Like when I used to select beats, I never would select a beat that where I have to say something soon as it comes on. Cause I'm never gonna catch that shit in the studio. Like you're not gonna cue me in. I'm gonna be off beat every single time, bro. Like it's not gonna work for me.
Same way. Like I get a beat at least 8. I give it to 8 bars, and it was like, nah, you finna get this 24, 32 bar burst, and I'm out the door. The intro was gonna be like 100 bars, even though it only should have been like 40 something. But I had to, I had to do a 100 bar intro, and I'm nigga, that's terrible. 24 tracks, ain't even 40 minutes.
The nigga was giving good freestyles out. You was making them old school mixtapes like with like them Diplomat mixtapes. Them niggas go up to the radio, put the radio freestyle on the quality bad and staticky. Like hey, these bars was too hot. Bro.
Audio levels clipping. You can hear niggas in the background talking. Hey, we was so grimy. We used to record without headphones. Niggas you could hear the beat in the motherfucking background. What the fuck this nigga Joe?
Hey, on that what was that that computer we had when we stayed on Basil, or that white computer with that old with the mic, that white mic that was like this skinny. Oh
God,
man,
I put a little piece of paper over the mic hole to try to act as a pop filter.
oh man.
Oh, that was so nasty. Hey, nah, we ain't even had that was before we had Cool Edit. So like niggas was recording into like the Windows recorder with that mic. And then I think finally we went to Radio Shack and got a real mic, or a real mic that was like $15. That shit was still a piece of shit. Yeah, nah, that was
Yeah, we was like really in the trenches with it. Like,
yeah, nah, we was grimy as hell. Niggas had the mic going up through the between the ceiling tiles, had the mic coming down, so the motherfucker was upside down, audio quality ass. No pop filter, mic swinging. If you hit it with too much vocal force, the mic starts swinging a little bit.
And when you listen to it back, you hear, you can tell when a nigga about to start rapping because you just hear the
yo. You hear that little come in like 4 bars. Niggas ain't know how to clean audio with nothing.
Ain't know how to clip that shit, or like, bro, oh, nigga about to start rapping.
Like,
here he come.
Here it come.
Hey, for us, like how Lil Wayne had the lighter flick on the mixtapes before his shit come on, nigga, we had the
dog. When I finally started using headphones, that was like a whole new world. It was like, oh damn, I'm supposed to use these?
Right.
All right, I guess we could talk about Wild Card Weekend. Who you got? You know, I don't be watching these games, so I can only speak to.
Man, with the Bengals and the Chiefs, I think the Bengals are gonna win only because Patrick Mahomes' ankle. Like, I think his.
I mean, Joe Burrow got a hurt ankle too, but he ain't as relying on.
Yeah, like Patrick Mahomes makes too many off-script plays for the Chiefs. I don't like, and I hate rooting for the Bengals because I don't think them niggas deserve anything. But they have won 10 games in a row. They've been locked in, and with him being hurt, the only way the Chiefs have a chance, if the Chiefs defense is gonna have to show up, and I do think Chris Jones can have a major impact on the game because the Bengals are down 2 starting offensive linemen on the interior. So if the Chiefs win, it'll be because of their defensive effort. But I don't see it. The Bengals are humming, like, they offense, even with them 2 linemen, they didn't have them last game versus the Bills. The Bengals dominated the line of scrimmage. The Eagles and the Niners game, I want to lean the Niners just because I think like Philly has been playing well, but they had an easier schedule. Like, they had one of the easiest schedules in the NFL this year. And I don't know if they really played as much comp as the Niners have. So I'm kind of, and like Brock Purdy and Jalen Hurts, they're like, you can't really say experience because they both about to be starting their 3rd playoff game. So it's like, and I think Kyle Shanahan is a better coach than Sirianni. Sirianni been doing some shit, but I do think that he's a better coach. And I think when it just come down to playmakers, I think the Niners have more playmakers than they just have more. Like, you can do so much more with Kittle, Debo, McCaffrey, Elijah Mitchell. Where
so I heard an interesting stat. Like, you know how many sacks Philly had this season?
What, at 80?
Yeah, it's between 70 and 80. I forget the exact number.
Yeah, I want to say it was like 78 or 79.
Yeah, I was like, damn. I will say I think it's fucked up that the Bengals people are calling the Chief Stadium Burrowhead.
But, I mean, he
I
undefeated
mean, and I
against that
mean, but like, should we be? I don't know. I mean, I ain't watched enough of this shit to. I keep up more with the shit around. Oh, Joe, what are your picks for Sunday?
Bengals and Eagles.
So neither of y'all think we gonna get the first all black QB matchup in the Super Bowl?
What I
You
mean,
know, Mahomes and Hurts. I don't.
Yeah, Mahomes and Hurts.
To me, I
what's
just think
Mahomes? Is he like half or some shit? Like
That nigga first name is Levon. Come on, man.
man, bruh, that nigga.
That nigga
He-
first name is Levon, and he eat ketchup with his eggs or some shit like that.
He bright as fuck. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, he is. Well, his dad is black. Yes, his dad is black. But you know how his dad get down because his dad went by Patrick instead of Levon.
I mean, I'm not hating on how anybody really get down.
No. I'm not hating on the man. I'm just, you know.
I
You
don't-
know Mahomes is black because they keep trying to find a white quarterback to say is better than him. And this nigga Mahomes just be out here casually throwing for 5,000 yards and 50 TDs
while losing his best receiver
with Juju Smith-Schuster and and Justin Watson. I mean, yes, Travis Kelce is there, but there's no Tyreek Hill.
You know what? Nah, let me redo my. Now that I think about it, yeah, nah, because I didn't even think about it. Yeah, for the sake of nobody's team being in the Super Bowl, yeah, I need the Chiefs and the Eagles.
Oh, because of Kyle and Steve.
Yeah. Like I can't take that nigga Steve, bro. Like I thought about it. I can't.
Yeah, that nigga's insufferable, bro.
I will say for like our own personal purposes, the PlayStation chat and y'all's group me will be hilarious for 2 weeks leading up to that game if it's Bengals versus the Niners.
Yeah, it's gonna be hell in there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Eagles Chiefs, bro. That's what I need.
I have a feeling it's not going to be Eagles Chiefs. I do think one of them is going to win, and I think the other is going to get upset. Like that's my. I don't know which one, but I just have a feeling it's either going to be Chiefs Niners or Bengals Eagles. That's my. I don't think both are winning. And I'm more leaning towards Bengals Eagles because of Patrick Mahomes' ankle.
Yeah, that's why I have the Bengals winning because of Mahomes' ankle. But I do think the 49ers, honestly, I can't think of who the Eagles played that was that tough on defense where they really had to work. Like the Cowboys was probably their toughest match this year, for real. And one of the times they played them, they had the fucking Cooper Rush was starting that quarterback. So, other than that, I don't know who the 49ers just had a tougher schedule and are more battle tested to me than the Eagles are.
I'll tell you what's going to be interesting to me is if the Niners manage to win the Super Bowl. Who's calling a trade for Trey Lance?
I don't think nobody is. Honestly, I think he's just gonna stay there as a backup.
Nah,
I don't think he can stay
please
there.
Please
go
get that nigga.
I think so. I think somebody has to go. I think whoever. So if you look in the top 10 of the draft, you have 5 or 6 potential teams who could take a quarterback. I'm including Chicago in there because it's Chicago and they would be dumb enough to trade away Justin Fields to do something like draft Will Levis.
Sounds about. I mean,
because it's Chicago. Because Chicago would be that stupid.
I would be against that.
Not Will Levis though.
I think it could. I don't necessarily think you have to trade. I mean, as much as you gave up for him, you could, but it just reminds me of RG3 and Kirk Cousins. Like they didn't really. I don't think they necessarily traded RG3.
Well, that's because RG3 got hurt.
Well, Trey Lance is hurt too, though.
Well, I mean, he fucked up his knee. Like Trey Lance he got a Liz Frank injury. I don't think that's gonna be as like RG3 shredded his knee. Like he was never the same again after that.
I just don't think Trey Lance is good enough to trade for him. The 49ers could be in a much better position if they drafted Justin Fields. That was absolutely what they should have done.
But I mean, John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan obviously saw something in Trey Lance to feel like we got to give up 3 first-round picks to move up and get this dude. So keeping him in the building, I just don't think is an option. And you can't bench the dude that just won you a Super Bowl. Well, I mean, the Eagles did it.
Yeah, why can't you? The Eagles did.
The Eagles did it. I mean, but you had a much longer a track record of what Nick Foles was than what Trey Lance is and what Brock Purdy is. Like, these dudes are essentially rookies.
Shit, the Ravens did too, though. When Flacco won, he came back. I mean, it was not right away, but
that was like 2 years later, though.
I know, but I'm saying, like, Flacco was fucking up. They're like, hey.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, like, the next year. Like, you can't. Michigan did it. Well, not the Super Bowl, but Ohio State was the Super Bowl for Michigan, and that nigga Harbaugh was like, "Cade, you gotta go." So I mean,
get rid of that.
You can do it, but the optics of it is just
get rid of that nigga.
Optics, do what you gotta do. I don't like for the betterment of my team, because like what you paid for him, you're not gonna get.
Yeah,
like I would just.
But keeping him on the bench isn't getting you. Like, there's some team out there, whoever misses out on, whoever has to take Anthony Richardson will probably trade you that same first round pick for Trey Lance. Like,
there's no reason Anthony Richardson should be going.
There's only 2 quarterbacks in this draft, by the way. It's CJ and it's Bryce. But somebody's going to trick themselves into thinking Will Levis is good. Okay, cool. So between the Texans, the Colts, the Raiders, and the Panthers, one of them will probably trade you for Trey Lance. If Brock Purdy wins the Super Bowl. Like, if he wins the Super Bowl, then I think one of them is calling San Francisco. I personally, if I was one of those teams, would be calling Chicago about Justin Fields just to see if they're stupid enough to do it. Because, I mean, you say what you want about Justin Fields. That dude is number 1 overall pick, talented. I'm a Michigan fan. I hate Ohio State. But Justin Fields is cold. The talent-wise, he's cold. You put that man in the right offense with the right support, sky's the limit. But I can see somebody being stupid enough to be like, hey, I'll give you 2 firsts for Trey Lance. I'll make it work with him.
Now, if I was Chicago, because Chicago got the number 1 pick, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I would be putting fake stories out there like I was going to draft CJ Stroud or
I'd be bringing in Bryson Levis.
I'd just be bringing in one of them quarterbacks to
like
to
I don't think
price up, and then I would trade out of that spot to the highest bidder.
I think Stroud is good. To me, Bryce is like otherworldly special. If you watch what he did at Alabama this season with nothing, with Bill O'Brien constantly sabotaging him.
Let's go Bill O'Brien.
I think Bill O'Brien's probably a better pro coordinator than he is college. Number 1. Like I don't think I wouldn't want him in college. Like when there was rumors that if Harbaugh left, he might come to Michigan. I was ready to fly to Ann Arbor and slap Warren Manuel myself. But I do think that Bryce is special, but I think CJ showed versus Georgia. He good. Like he again, I hate Ohio State. He's good. Will Levis, though, that nigga's boo. Anthony Richardson, that's Taysom Hill with melanin. Like you
being nice.
No, that nigga.
This nigga's highlight reel has him underthrowing niggas. Highlight reel. The best play on the highlight reel is a 70-yard run against LSU when they down by like 30.
I don't know, bro. Y'all niggas better than me, bro. Look, if I'm Chicago, I'm actually trading Justin Fields and taking one of them other niggas, whether it's CJ or Bryce. It don't fucking matter. But after the year that nigga just had, get rid of that nigga. Fuck him.
I could defend resetting your clock and selling high on Bryce or CJ. I would feel bad for Bryce or CJ because the Bears are where QBs go to die.
You gonna get a haul. Like fuck that.
I think you'll get more for the first pick than you would for Justin Fields. Because you selling Justin Fields means you don't believe in him, and that's gonna bring the value down.
But that's just because you don't believe in him, don't mean somebody else won't.
No, I'm saying I don't think you're getting like three first round picks, 3 seconds. Like I don't think someone's gonna mortgage their future for
Nah,
Justin
but
Fields.
you can get 2 of them bitches.
Yeah, I think you can get 2 firsts for him though.
Yeah, but to me, you can get, if you trade the first round pick, you can get way more, and you can just help,
that's what I'm saying. I think somebody
help that nigga Fields out more. But like to me, if you trade Fields, you're not getting enough because the Bears don't have enough. Even if you bring in Bryce Young or CJ Stroud, you still not gonna have enough to help them right away.
You draft them niggas some linemen, you will.
Yeah, but you can get more linemen if you trade the pick. That's what I'm saying. Your team will be better off if you trade the pick and get more for the pick than you would for the quarterback.
Yeah, like I could see potentially like Carolina because they're slated to be the odd person out, and obviously this is dependent on Derek Carr or Aaron Rodgers not joining one of those quarterback needy teams. But assuming that none of that happens, Carolina's going to be the odd person out. Most mock drafts got them taking Richardson, which will be a hilariously bad reach.
Well, it's so stupid because Carolina could have had
Justin Fields.
Yeah.
Without trading any, me and Chuck have talked about this in Chuck's Discord. The Panthers are where they are because Matt Rule was too stupid to think, well, what if Sam Darnold fails? Like he never had in his brain that Sam Darnold wouldn't be good. If you go back and they draft Justin Fields and Sam Darnold stinks, they have Justin Fields right now. If Sam Darnold was good, then you have someone who will be stupid enough to think that Sam Darnold Sam Darnold had a decent enough season. You have somebody dumb enough to trade you something for him, and then you have Justin Fields. Or if Sam Darnold somehow came out and became Aaron Rodgers, then you have someone willing to trade you something. Like having two quarterbacks in this league with potential is worth way more than J.C. Horn, who's played like 12 games in his 2-year career. Like that was just stupid.
And their defense was already good, so I really didn't see the need for them.
Yeah, like
what
I told Chuck was you can find a corner easier than you can find a quarterback because you know who wound up on Carolina's team when J.C. Horn got hurt? Stephon Gilmore. You know what they traded him for? What they traded for him, like a 5th or a 6th round pick. So yeah,
but he wasn't Stephon Gilmore no more.
I mean, he wasn't, but the defense was
still serviceable
good with Stephon Gilmore. Like
I don't know, man. Y'all, I just believe y'all niggas got really a lot of faith in this nigga Justin Fields, bro. Like,
what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that he is great. I'm saying ceiling wise, he had the talent of a number 1 overall pick. He has the talent of a number 1 overall pick. That's worth drafting at 8. That's what I'm saying. If a dude like that falls to you at 8, you take him. You don't take a corner. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that Justin Fields would have saved Carolina. I'm saying they would be in a better position. Who would you rather have, Justin Fields or Anthony Richardson? Because that's potentially what this boils down to.
But I mean, that's kind of not fair just because we've seen more of Justin Fields and we don't know what Anthony Richardson is going to be able to do at the pro level.
Man, Anthony Richardson ain't about to be able to do nothing at the pro level. We not about to lie and talk ourselves into Anthony Richardson. Like I'm
But at the same time, that nigga might come out and he actually might cook. Like we don't know. We ain't seen it yet.
I mean,
man, I just think like Josh Allen, like he got lucky. He was very blessed to have Brian Daboll. Anthony Richardson is like a worse black Josh Allen, bro. And I don't even know if he has the arm strength of Josh Allen. He's probably just as athletic as him, and he's big and strong. But
yeah, he's a more athletic Taysom Hill to me.
Like what these people are trying to do now is they're trying to take the Josh Allen prototype quarterback and they're trying to hit on it. That's why Levis and Richardson are even getting all this hype. Their name shouldn't be in the conversation with the top 2 quarterbacks
at all.
They not better than them niggas, bro.
At all. Neither one of them niggas is good.
And this is and I can easily say this because both them niggas is from the SEC and struggled against Georgia, and really against most SEC defenses, whereas
Anthony Richardson completed 53% of his passes in college. That's terrible.
Will Levis struggled against Tennessee, bro. And Tennessee is this the same Tennessee defense that gave up 70 points to South Carolina, bro?
That got cooked by Stetson Bennett, who nobody thinks is good.
That nigga Bennett was cooking.
Stetson Bennett is 26. He should be cooking.
We didn't say nothing about his age. We said he was cooking.
Look, but what I'm saying is nobody thinks Stetson Bennett is good enough to play in the NFL. But niggas think All right, so here I'm gonna read to you what Mel Kiper Jr. said about Will Levis, and you know exactly why he's being talked about. Here we go. The third quarterback in the top 5. Levis is going to be polarizing for the next few months. Turn on his tape, and you're going to see some poor interceptions and questionable decisions, but you're going to see rockets that should have been caught in tight window throws that no other passer in this class can make. No other passer in this class can make. Does that sound like a first round pick to you? A nigga who throws a bunch of interceptions and makes questionable decisions?
Well, he said he was fitting them bitches in the tight windows.
No. He said you'll also see other passes where he threw them in the tight windows and passes that should have been caught.
Yeah, that should have been caught. That's not on fucking Will Levis though.
The poor decisions and the interceptions are.
Hey,
all I'm saying is if that nigga was black, nobody will be talking about drafting him in the first round.
Well, I don't know because niggas.
Ain't Anthony Richardson going at the end of the first round?
No. They have him going in the top 10 too. But again, that's because Carolina has been so stupid for the last three drafts. Thinking Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield were your saviors was stupid.
No, hold on, wait. No. Anthony Richardson isn't going in the top 10. They don't have that, do
yes,
they?
They do.
Yes,
they
do.
have him going number 9 to Carolina.
I thought somebody I swear we was in the chat and somebody said I think Detroit or somebody late was trying to take that nigga. Fair enough. All right.
I had to mute because the train's coming by.
Shouldn't nobody be trying to take that nigga, bro? They need to take him to get his CDL. That's what they need to take him.
Or draft him as a tight end or an athlete, but
come on, he's gonna change that nigga position, bro.
That nigga Logan Thomas, bro.
That nigga do not. You know who has to be mad as fuck about Josh Allen is Logan Thomas.
Oh yeah, because he could have did all that shit.
Who was the dude from Florida that was Trey something? He ended up playing for the Eagles for a little bit. Same nigga. All them lumbering athletic black quarterbacks who they may switch to tight end got to look at Josh Allen and be pissed.
Josh Allen be cooking.
Josh Allen done regressed since Daboll left.
Man, that nigga be cooking. I mean, I hope they keep running this nigga in the ground for the sake of my division. But
if you call scoring 10 points cooking, yeah, that nigga was cooking on low.
Hey, bro, he had no run game, which again, my division appreciates it.
I mean, he kind of is the run game for them.
Yeah, but as I said, he's gonna end up probably falling into the same boat as Cam Newton, and so I appreciate that. You run that nigga into the ground.
Because Cam aged like a running back. That nigga hit 30, and it was.
Mm-hmm.
And part of that is his own doing because he didn't take medicine. He was on that vegan shit, so he wouldn't let nobody shoot him up with anything. So he probably didn't recover from injuries as well as he probably could have. But still, when you are the short, large yardage goal line option, you gonna age like milk, bucko.
Hey, we appreciate it. And then we also now hold on. Let me caveat this by saying, please retire, my nigga. Because I don't think your brain can fucking take it.
Yeah.
But on a competitive standpoint, hey, we appreciate you coming back, my nigga.
Oh yeah, that nigga need to go, bro.
Tua is still in concussion protocol.
Yep.
He got his last concussion before Christmas. It's been over a month.
To retire.
That nigga singing sounds, bro.
But for his
Like,
own safety,
they have been trying, like they're trying, because he's an alternate for the Pro Bowl, so they've been trying to get. He can't play right as of right now because he's still in cut, and his parents talking about he ain't retiring. What the fuck y'all did with this nigga money to where y'all saying he can't retire yet?
retire, my nigga.
Because even if he play, he ain't getting no big second contract.
Retire and go into the booth. I'm pretty sure there'll be a bunch of people trying to hire him for real.
Go back to Bama and coach. Nick Saban will hire that nigga as an analyst or something. Nick Saban has like one analyst for every like 5 players on Bama's roster. Like, it's insane.
Like, cause he's like real liked around like the league and stuff. So it's like I'm pretty sure he's like a nice dude. So like, bro, like you could get a job like even around football. Like, bro, like.
Yeah,
hang
like
it up.
You can go make like dog. You not getting a 9-figure second contract, dog.
And nobody gonna be mad at you if you hang it up, nigga. I mean, other than probably your family, but fuck them if they don't care about your safety and well being, then fuck them. Like sorry.
This man have been concussed 3 times this season?
I think just this season. I think at least 2.
That nigga had the catastrophic hip injury, like. Bro, this sport ain't for you.
I ain't gonna say it's not for him. It's not for his head.
Dog, that nigga had a catastrophic hip injury at like 20. Bro, leave. Go away. It's cool. Hit the booth.
It's cool.
Go hit Saban up.
He need to go talk to Andrew Luck for real. Go talk to Andrew Luck and then make this decision to come back, bro. Fuck that.
I read a great article about why Andrew Luck retired, and it made so much sense to me.
Got me fucked up.
I can't remember what platform it was on, but Luck basically was like because of the persona that Andrew Luck had created as being the franchise quarterback, if you went out to eat with him, he ordered your food and wouldn't let you like eat anything else. He made his wife was finna leave him. And now this nigga happy as fuck living in Stanford, going to graduate school because he wants to coach and be a teacher. This nigga biking on campus in Stanford right now, going to pick up his kids from daycare. That nigga happy as hell he got away from football.
I noticed though, like most like a lot of players who retire in their prime be white people, like Luke Kuechly, it was a 49ers linebacker. Like they had 3 great linebackers. It was like
Patrick Willis did it first, and then I forget who the second one was.
Like what was a young dude who retired?
Yeah, young white dude. He was like, nah, I'm good.
He was like 25, 26, and that nigga just walked away from the game. Like they don't have no problem walking away from the game early. And I think because in our community, like in the black community, it's so much pressure on male athletes like to just be like that breadwinner and provide for everybody. So like niggas, like very rarely do you see a male black athlete just walk away willingly on their own from professional sports. Like Barry Sanders, Calvin Johnson,
Jim Brown, Calvin Johnson.
Like it's very rare that you see that. But the white boys are retired. They'd be like 3-4 years. They'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits there, bud.
Bro, I know we make jokes about Stetson Bennett and him having a Kia dealership in Athens, but that's lucrative.
Yeah.
Like Jay Barker won the last national title before Saban got there. I used to work at Academy Sports. Jay Barker lived up the street from where I worked. Whenever Jay Barker came in there, everybody loved him. He was selling insurance or some shit, did a radio spot every week. Jay Barker was good, was married to a country music singer who was rich as hell. Like, Stetson Bennett is good for life in Georgia because he won them boys 2 national titles. Herschel Walker coon ass has been living off of being the previous nigga who won a title for Georgia. Like, it's something to it. Like, bro, you will forever be loved for 2nd and 26 in Tuscaloosa, dog. Go get you a Mercedes dealership.
Mm-hmm.
Put your name on it. Nigga, go work.
Yep.
Go get you an executive job at Alabama Power, making you 6 figures a year. You gonna be straight, dog.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in the league for what, 3 years now?
Yeah.
So he already vested into the pension, I think.
Like, bro.
You know your retirement is gonna be straight. Go get you a 6-figure job somewhere. Go run Nick Saban's Mercedes dealerships for him. Or coach. Go surf in Hawaii. Get your ass away from the field, dog. You don't need to be doing this.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's just like it ain't for everybody, bro. Like you don't want to be like fucking Troy Aikman, bro. Like getting fucking spatulaed off the fucking field, man.
Dog, Troy Aikman and Steve Young was both getting concussed like every other week, like before they hung it up. Like it was ridiculous. Like I get one concussion. I'm never doing what got me a concussion ever again.
Oh yeah, bro. I didn't know I had a concussion, bro. But nigga, yeah, I'm cool, bro.
Like,
cool.
Dog, I be
bro,
looking
did you hear what that nigga Mike Evans said about the DeMar Hamlin shit, bro?
No,
They asked him. It was like, well, you know, something like DeMar Hamlin, like, does that make you want to not play the game? That nigga was like, oh nah, it just made me want to get out there and go harder. Like,
yeah, I did.
That's a nigga's mentality to the game, bro. Like niggas be like, I do not care. It's so much dependent on me playing this game, bro. I don't care if I die on the field.
Man, listen, I'll tell you like I told my mama last week when we talked. I feel bad for any of my family members who don't have it good, but I ain't going broke taking care of your ass.
Yep. Fuck that.
I don't give a damn how much money I make.
Mm-hmm. You could have got it just like me. Fuck that.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that because
I am
a lot of like me particularly. I can't speak to everybody. Me particularly, a lot of my success has to do with growing up in a diverse enough environment to be able to blend in, having a white sounding name, and just generally coming off as non-threatening to these corporate white motherfuckers. So I can't sit in front like I got the secret sauce or that I did this shit because I'm Nah, I had a lot of lucky breaks. But at the same damn time, when I was growing up and niggas was broke, y'all wasn't trying to take care of us. Mom had to figure out a way to do it. Me and Fee had to figure out a way to get it. So I'm not finna go broke helping none of you niggas. Can't do it. Can't win with them. I'm Mike Singletary with that. Can't do it. Can't win with them.
Niggas could have had it just like me. Fuck that. I'm cool.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Like me and Joe. Well, really, it started with the nigga Sam. That nigga Sam showed me the way, bro. Like when we was like I was fucking up at Sinclair, like my second year in college, like not taking it serious. Man, I went to this nigga Sam's where he stayed at on base, bro. The nigga was just showing me that nigga showed me the light, bro. Like, I'm like, oh, this nigga got a charger. Like, damn, the charger just came out. Like, damn, nigga got hoes coming on base. This nigga showed me his bank statement. Nigga had like $1,300 in the bank. I said, damn, nigga, I ain't gonna make $1,300 this month, nigga.
Hey, dog. hey, real shit. You know how long of a way niggas done came with a $1,300 check stub is like, damn, I'm fucking up.
Yeah, like now this nigga got $1,300 in his account. Damn, it ain't even payday. Like, damn, this nigga. This nigga, I'm in community college right now to be a respiratory therapist. This nigga became a certified respiratory therapist through the fucking Air Force. Like, damn, maybe I need to go to the Air Force and get some skills and get paid to learn a fucking job and have free health care and free school and all. Like, you get so much shit from that, bro.
Yeah, like like, I mean, again, niggas do have options. Like, I'm not saying that, but at the same, like, I know for me, college dropout, making as much money as I make, doing the job that I do, that ain't normal. I can't, like, if a motherfucker asks me, I can't help you, nigga. What I did is I would not recommend what I did, nigga. If my name was Davion or some shit with an apostrophe in it, am I where I'm at? Probably not. But seeing my first name, my last name, and on a fucking job application, that probably helps. Because niggas see me and probably don't think I'm black. So I get the benefit of the doubt. But yeah, nah, even still, I can't do it. I ain't got it for you. I need some help with my rent. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what the fuck.
I help you on occasion, depending on who you is. But
Oh yeah, no. Who you are depends on completely if I'll help. Because I'm a big believer in I don't loan people money.
yeah, exactly.
But
Because I'm
if
going
you
into it knowing I'm probably not going to get it back.
right, because if you need it, you probably can't pay me back. Now, if
Yep.
you say I need some money, I'll pay you back, and I give it to you when you don't pay me back, I will never lend to you again.
Yep.
Yeah, you only get one time for me. And like if I gotta hound you for my money, like when I lend you money, I'm not giving you no money. Like I don't like hounding people. Like if I hit you up on the day you say you're gonna pay me back and you like avoid me.
Oh, I'm not even gonna hit you up. If you don't pay me back, when you hit me up again, I'm gonna say you ain't paid me back the last time you said you was gonna pay me back. So now I ain't got nothing for you.
No, I'm hitting you up because motherfuckers tend to get amnesia or get a little slight case of dementia. Like, I remember somebody owed me some money today, bro, and it was the second time I was coming to collect. I'm like, hey man, today I even checked in the day before. I said, hey, you still paying me back that money tomorrow? Remember you said on this day? Yeah. I got okay, cool. All right, I ain't got to put you on the blacklist. I hate to have to do it to you,
man. The short list. My brother is on the short list of niggas that I will give money. Cause if this nigga hit me up, hey, I need this, I give it back to you next Friday. It's back to me next Friday. When I wake up, it's back. I ain't got to act. It's there.
Yeah, because I know how I am when somebody borrow money from me, so I treat people like I try to have your money back to you before the day I tell you. Like,
right,
shit,
but even still, your track record with me is good enough that even if you don't, I'm not gonna trip about it. Like, you know, we brothers, we share the same room. Like, you don't whoop niggas' asses for me, so I'm not gonna hound you about $100, nigga. Like that's, you know.
Nah, if I tell somebody, hey, I'm gonna pay you back, you gonna have your money back that fucking day because I don't like owing niggas.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like I pay people back if I say I'm gonna borrow, but like now the other Phoenix child, she can't borrow nothing from me. She owe me $230 right now.
This nigga, bro.
Going back to like 2012 and 8 paid me back.
This nigga.
And she got it. I know she has it because she make more money than me. So I don't trip about it. Because again, that's my sister. But
shit,
she can't borrow no money from me. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. I can't help you. You got a $230 tab that's about a decade past due that you ain't paid me.
Damn.
I'll tell them.
You charge her interest?
No, I ain't got it in a minute.
Yeah, like I mean, for me, it's more the principle. It's the fact that you got the money. I mean, now obviously she has kids, so am I gonna sweat my sister about $200? No. But the fact I know your ass won't pay me back is why I won't. And she could send it to me today, and I'll be like, man, go buy the kids something with that. Get them a babysitter for the night or something. Go enjoy yourself. Like, you know, I'm not tripping about that, but it's just the fact of the matter that I know your ass won't pay me back. And it's the principle at that point. Like it's I know your ass ain't gonna pay me back. So even if she tried to pay me back, I ain't gonna take it. But you don't waited too motherfucking long.
This nigga, bro.
Hey, listen, man. Like I said, it's a short list of niggas that can borrow money from me, man. I don't give a damn if you family or not. I ain't got nothing for you. That's why I told my mom, like one time I got promoted and my mom put my job title on Facebook. I said, man, take my job title off of that shit. I don't need niggas Googling me and trying to figure out how much money I make.
Damn, y'all niggas still on social media?
Barely. Hey, that's real, man. Don't be.
Nah, I was watching that. That's somebody had that Savari freestyle when he was on Breakfast Club, bro.
No, bro. I know what he talking that nasty ass shit.
Nigga, I'm calling you Atkins. I'm 1-800, Mister. I'm bringing it back in. Oh my god, bro.
No, that nigga is so trash,
bro. That nigga Charlamagne said, nah.
That ain't it.
That ain't it. In the calmest way, bro. Oh man, he ain't get excited about this nigga rapping at all, bro. That nigga. Hey, but you know what? When he was rapping that, I was like, that sound like some shit Nicki Minaj would have said, bro. Like, oh man, all that nigga is terrible. Oh.
Speaking of discourse about Monster being the greatest rap verse of all time, it had been circulating on Twitter again. And I just want to say again, I was right and ahead of the curve on that. Because when Rolling Stone or whatever that publication was first said that, I was like, nigga, that verse, that ain't even a top 100 verse of all time. And it's the most overrated rap verse of all time. And niggas said I was crazy. Just like when I said niggas don't really like The Dark Knight. They only like what Heath Ledger did as Joker. And years later, it came back around. And he was like, yeah, no, this shit ain't that good. I be knowing, man.
The Dark Knight? Hold on, bro.
I still fuck with Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I also fuck with Nicki Minaj verse on Monster.
Hold on. I am not saying that The Dark Knight is a bad movie. I'm saying if you ask anybody who doesn't know anything about being a cinephile, what they love about The Dark Knight, they're gonna say that it's dark and that Heath Ledger killed it as the Joker. Niggas can't tell you what else they like about that movie. Most niggas.
I don't know. I think I'm kind of that way though. I don't know what I like specifically. What I like, like I like the movie. Like that shit is fucking fire.
Well, no, I like the movie. I'm not saying I don't like the movie. What I'm saying is like the reason I deduct points from that movie is because whenever I watch that shit, whenever Joker ain't on screen, I just be waiting on the Joker to come back on screen.
Oh nah, I
don't like Christian. I'm not a fan of Christian Bale's Batman. So
okay,
but that Discord and now if you're not a believer in Nicki's Monster verse, if someone tells you that's the greatest rap verse of all time, ask them why they love that verse without mentioning Sri Lanka.
Come on,
that's
man.
The first, she rhymed Sri Lanka. That's not difficult.
Well, I don't think it's the best rap verse just because I don't know.
It's a good rap verse. It's not the greatest rap verse of all time.
She did what she needed to do.
Yeah, she did what she needed to do. But
yeah, no, it's not the greatest rap.
It's not close. It should be in the discussion for greatest rap. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It gets overrated because niggas like, well, she out rap Kanye, Rick Ross, and Jay-Z. Kanye don't write his own raps. Rick Ross, nobody thinks is an MC. He's a great musician and a great songwriter, and he does what he needs to do on songs. Ain't nobody checking for a Rick Ross cipher verse. He ain't up on Funk Flex dropping bars. And I mean, Jay was watched Jay, but whatever. Either way, two of them three niggas shouldn't be mentioned. Like to say that's the greatest rap verse of all time, to say that's a top 50 rap verse of all time is obscene.
That ain't even one of the best verses on that
album.
Best verses on the album, but it's not like that nigga Sahai was floating on that album. So
Push was.
I thought that nigga was next. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's hard to be next when you giving your fucking verses to your boss. When I was in Montana, it was plenty Sahai truthers out there, bruh.
Hey, Sahai is one of them niggas that gets caught. That's why I never wanted to. That's why I stopped rapping. Because your only path as an MC is to be touring and rapping the niggas in the cornfields, in the flyover states. You got to be in Montana, in Iowa, in Kansas, Nebraska, rapping to either military niggas or white boys who be wearing them trucker Eminem hats who say shit like I'm so hip hop right now. That's your only path to making money as an MC.
I hate you, bro.
I'm wrong.
Hey man, hey look, when I was in Kansas, we got Yo Gotti to come out there multiple times, but to your point, Gotti wasn't the biggest at that time. Like he had to start somewhere. So, that's the Midwest that's the Midwest chitlin circuit. Yeah, it is.
And don't get me wrong, you can eat off of that, but like being Boosie and the Boosie chitlin circuit is so different than the Griselda Tech 9 chitlin circuit. Like that's a different, like Boosie in Baton Rouge and New Orleans and in Jackson, Mississippi and Birmingham, Alabama and Atlanta. He rapping to drug dealers, gangsters, and hoes. You rapping to white dudes and military niggas. Like that's not the life you want.
Come on, man.
I'm just saying, dog.
I ain't gonna tell you how many times in Montana that nigga Tech Nine came up there. And that nigga puts on a good. He puts on a good fucking show. He put on a good show, but
nigga, you in North Dakota in the dead of winter, rapping to 25 niggas and 3 chicks.
Oh, and it'd be the chicks you don't want there.
You don't want a chick that's at a Tech Nine show. You don't.
Hey, yo, fam.
Hey.
If you at a Tech Nine show, you might want the chick that's at a Tech Nine show.
No, I'm saying if you're Tech Nine, you don't want the chick that's at a Tech Nine show.
Okay.
Hey, bro, and then the other niggas who come up that way, like I remember we had Lil Flip came up there, and this was like 20.
I'll be right back.
This was like 2012 or 2013, and this nigga couldn't even sell out the club. He was charging, I think it was charging like $10 to get in the bar, and there's nothing to do in Great Falls, Montana. So like if you had even a little name, niggas would come out there in the freezing cold for you. Like we performed for Twisted, it was January, and it was like 500 people in the little arena that we was in. Like,
okay,
nigga, that's a good number of people, but Lil Flip couldn't even get that. But I even seen Kid Ink come out there and sell out a venue, bro. Like, but Lil Flip had, bro, it was 10 people, and that nigga was drinking that Lucky Nights. The Lucky Nights.
What?
The Lucky Nights. I don't know if it was liquor or champagne, but he had that Lucky Nights, bro.
I have to Google this shit. Hold on.
I think it's Lucky Nights liquor.
I ain't bullshitting. I have never heard of that.
Let me see.
Get this shit on my screen, bro. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I miss my nigga Kid Ink, by the way. Man.
Oh yeah, Lucky Nights. Yeah, bro. With a little Flip face next to it, bro.
Oh, that's nasty, bro. Hold on.
A blend of pineapple juice, amaretto. Oh, where that shit
y'all
go?
Niggas talking about?
Hey, I was talking about how when Lil Flip came to Great Falls and that nigga couldn't sell out the arena and the tickets was $10 and it wasn't shit to do in the wintertime. And I said he was up there drinking that Lucky Nights liquor, and Joe was like, "Lucky what?" And I'm like, "Yeah, the nigga had the Lucky Nights, nigga."
Yeah, nah, this shit look nasty, bro. I'm cool, bro.
That's what I'm like, dog. It's no future in that, man. Like if I could go back and tell my liquor. If I go back and tell my younger self anything, but hey, nigga, go get some vocal lessons, dog. Rapping ain't for you. I transport that nigga to a fucking a real hip hop show in Iowa and be like, nigga, is this the path you want? You better learn to sing, nigga.
That shit $18, bro.
For a bottle?
Yeah, for the Lucky Nights.
They charging too much for that.
That shit 40 proof, bro.
Dog. Hey,
damn, for real?
Yeah.
Dog, not being able to sell out in a city where it's nothing to do for $10.
That is kind of egregious.
Dog, that's you got to start reevaluating some things at that point.
Yeah, like those are ticket sales that I should do. Like not Lil Flip, who's literally had like one of the craziest like bangers of like a summer, if you want to keep it a G. Like
he had a couple joints.
Well, yeah.
Like he had Game Over, The Way We Ball. Like he had a couple joints. Like this ain't a one-hit wonder we're talking about. Now, ain't even a one-hit underground wonder. We're talking about a dude that had multiple mainstream joints.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's kind of egregious.
Yeah, nah, man. Real. Don't be a real hip hop nigga, man. Like I understand you want to keep the craft of MCing alive, but nigga, if you won't do that, learn to play an instrument at least. So you ain't got to spend your winners in the middle of fucking nowhere, my nigga.
Hey, I loved it out there.
You in motherfucking Omaha in February, nigga. It's minus 10 degrees outside. You trying to pack a motherfucking club to rap to a bunch of obese, pasty white niggas. It's not the life you want, man. And you ain't even really got to sing these days.
Nah, you can. Bro,
I ain't talking about auto tune. Like niggas live. These niggas cannot sing live.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can get you a little vocal coach and just be like fucking Six Lag, and then you can, if you really wanted to be a rapper, you could still sprinkle your little raps on the CD. Niggas It's gonna eat that shit up. Like, oh yeah, you heard that nigga
Hey.
flowing. I know that nigga can release a whole rapping album.
Nigga, I go back and redo one thing, nigga. Hey, nigga, I'm taking that notebook out of 15-year-old self's hand, nigga. Ask mom to get you a vocal coach, nigga. This ain't what you want to do. Learn to rap later, nigga. cut that J.R. Writer mixtape off, nigga.
Hey, chill, bro.
Cut that Jen album off, nigga.
Hey, chill, bro.
That's not the life you want to lead, bro.
Like, nigga really used to want to be like clinging to the every word on Freestyle Friday, thinking a nigga like Poster Boy was gonna make it. Like, man, that nigga Poster Boy, he's next up. Searching the fucking internet websites for a Poster Boy song. Like, oh, he signed with Cardan, bro.
Poster
Come
Boy,
on.
Jen.
Y'all
Blind
niggas
Fury.
gotta fucking relax.
Poster Boy, he's the one, man. And then Jen, can't believe I bought that nigga album.
Yeah, I didn't buy The Rest is History. I just burned it because you had it. But I definitely bought that to MC's propaganda.
The rest is history wasn't bad though. It was pop as hell, but it wasn't
No,
that bad.
that nigga had a Just Blaze and Kanye produced joint. Like he had a beat from each and a Wyclef feature. That nigga still couldn't pop with the Rough Rider in like 04.
Bro, there was no reason. I'm sorry, that nigga shouldn't have been with the Rough Riders, bro.
Y'all better learn Chinese.
Well, the Rough Riders they were in 04, they wasn't like really the Rough Riders though. Like they was trying to bring on that new breed, and it just didn't work.
That was still a terrible record label choice.
It's just like, yeah, because that nigga DMX was going through his shit, and so it was like, yeah,
y'all gonna learn Chinese. Y'all gonna want to be Chinese. Nah,
we was acting. Yeah.
That nigga should have never signed there, bro.
I might have to listen to that album tomorrow on GP.
I mean, where else would he have signed though? Like where he probably would have been successful.
Man, well, he wouldn't have been successful, but Rough Riders was probably not the label for that.
Yeah, I don't think he was ever gonna be successful. Like honestly,
dog. When I seen a video clip and saw that this nigga was on Wild 'N Out, I'm like, damn, bro. You on Wild 'N Out like with the 85 South niggas now. Like, damn, dog. Like,
come on, bro.
Like, I mean, and that's no like 85 South is dope. That's not a diss to them, but like, nigga, this is like your career spanned for so long, and now you wearing colorful hoodies on Wild 'N Out doing prescriptive freestyle battles against celebrities like or Nick Cannon.
Hey, bro, get that bread.
Yeah, man. Anyways, we got anything else?
Nah, I'm sure this nigga. Hey, man, it's like a tough position because if this nigga Ronnie win, I don't want to hear this nigga mouth about these Eagles, but then I don't want to hear Kyle mouth about these Niners, and I don't want to hear this nigga. Like, I wish all these niggas will lose, bro.
Facts.
Like the best case scenario for me is the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl somehow.
You gotta go for the Chiefs.
Somehow, some way, bro.
Yeah, you better hope they shot Mahomes up with motherfucking with HGH, nigga.
Oh, I'm sure that they gonna have that nigga ready, bro.
Putting some stem cells in that nigga knee.
I hope he ready. But the bad thing about Mahomes winning is then you got to listen to this punk ass nigga family.
Hey, I'd rather listen to his family than listen to my niggas gloat about their team winning, bro. Fuck that.
That's some real hate.
I don't know his family, but I know these niggas, and they don't deserve happiness, bro.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you a wild nigga, man.
I mean, if I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, like I hope Jalen Hurts is successful, just because like that nigga was counted out at so many stops. Like I would like to see him win a Super Bowl, just because, like, you know. But I don't have a rooting interest in it. I don't give a fuck. Whoever win, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're back, kind of. I don't know if this is gonna be a weekly thing in 2023, but we gonna make it do what it do. As often as we can. Hey, niggas got lives, man. Nigga, we brought this back during the pandemic. Well, it's not over, but niggas is outside again. Niggas got lives and shit. Like Joe be skiing. This nigga Ronnie back in the South, so he be stuffing his face with barbecue every single day. So, you know what I'm saying? Like we I don't know if we're gonna be back every week, but we're gonna be back as often as possible. Make sure you check out the kidswearcrowns.com. Follow us at the KWC blog. Feel free to join the Discord if you want. The link is just search at the KWC blog Discord on fucking Twitter. You'll find it. We don't be in there, but you can join in case it ever pops off. On last week's episode is back. Ronnie and Court are doing The Last of Us. Recapping that. Joe, you've been watching that. How you feel about that?
Oh hell yeah, bro! That shit is great.
You might have to join them niggas for an episode.
You watched you watched the second episode?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I'm all caught up.
I'm about to talk to you after we go off the air.
Yeah. If Ronnie want to give me an invite to that shit, I'll join because I love that shit. That shit.
This nigga Joe is a Last of Us truther, bro. This nigga plays the game back many times, bro. So he probably be a good fit on there for real.
Yeah. So
I'll fuck with that.
But yeah, we back in 2023. You know, check out all the shit. Like, subscribe, leave us a comment. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in. I can tell you that we won't be back 2 months from now. May not be next week, might be the week after. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. But till next week. Oh yeah, twitch.tv/FeeBaby. Make sure you check him out. Subscribe. Use your Prime subscription. Support that brother. I just felt like talking. It's coming soon. This nigga Joe.
Oh, we coming Monday. We here, nigga. So while we may not be here every week, nigga, we here Monday. Exclusive. We dropping. We here.
I hope it's not the episode with you and that nasty beater. This nigga Joe put up a montage
trailer wait, what?
And shit, and this nigga was in a fucking. This nigga went from being in a black tank top to the felon job interview button up, looking real filthy.
Hey. Even though you just said you hope it's not the one I'm in the beater. Hey, yeah, whatever. You be good.
See. Yeah, but anyway, check that out at Honesty Is Key is with the Z. Search that on YouTube. You know, we'll be sure to post that. But yeah, check it out. Yeah, I don't have shit going on right now. Stream the breaks if you want to. That song as of today has made 96 cents.
Hey, big money.
And 70 cents of that was because someone bought it off of iTunes. Thank you to whoever did that. I've made 26 cents off streaming. This is why I don't fuck with streaming.
Come on.
Hey, it is what it is. But yeah, we back. You know all the socials. We'll catch y'all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. 1,
2, 3.